Hello everyone! Today I just wanted to go over a recent import from Ecuagenera. The packaging everything came in is looking really good. There's actually quite a bit of insulation on the inside. And the heat pack was actually still hot or warm to the touch, which was pretty surprising. I really love how everything comes in its own little package with the labels on them. You can see I have everything laid out really well here, so I can just look everything over. I ordered all these plants on Black Friday, and they had discount pricing on the website as well as a code you can put in called I Love Plants for an additional 5% off. So most of these plants were actually less than $10. Ecuagenera is a great place to buy. I wanted to go over how I use self-watering pots. I drill a hole in the bottom, and then I put wicks or wicking cloth through the bottom to help soak up water into the pot. I do leave a little gap, and that's so I can place soil in the bottom. Here's all the tools I'm going to be using. I really love the Robert's Flower Supply seedling and dendrobium mix. It's a very high quality mix for a really good price. The first orchid we're looking at today is the Miltoniopsis phalaenopsis, John Leathers. I've had really great success with Miltoniopsis in these self-watering pots, and so that's what I'm going to be doing here. And you can see I've put some bark mix on the bottom, and I have the wick going up into the pot so the wick can evenly distribute the moisture. Next we have the Trichopilia fragrans. This is another one I want to put in a self-watering pot. I do like a lot of moisture, though I admit I haven't had a lot of success with Trichopilia in the past. The roots here are looking pretty good. They all feel firm to the touch, and so I'm really excited about this plant. I kind of wanted to show how I do this, so I do place a mixture of bark on the bottom, and then I basically want to put the plant on top of the wick, and then have just a fine layer of sphagnum moss all the way around and do that in layers. And then I'm going to use a chopstick just to help make sure there's no air pockets. So here we have a Phragmipedium Yelva Myhre. The roots are looking good, even though I do see a little bit of fungus. I'm not too worried about it. This is a Gongora fulva. This was the largest plant that was included in the package, and I'm really excited about how great this plant is looking. This one's more of an experiment. This is Polycycnis trullifera. I hear these are pretty hard to grow and they're really finicky, so we'll just have to see how it goes, but the plant looks pretty great. The roots overall very healthy. I've ordered a couple of Masdevallia orchids just to try and increase my knowledge and experience here. I've never actually ordered one of these before, but I do have a plant that's pretty similar. So here's my Pleurothallis. I got it to bloom in the fall, and overall it's doing really great, and it's got similar care to the Masdevallias. This is a Dracula vampira. It's got really dark, almost black flowers, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to seeing. I've gone ahead and potted it up in a very light chopped moss mix with some perlite in there. You can see it's very light and airy. So this one actually split into two plants, but hopefully that'll give me a better chance of one of them taking off and doing great. Here's everything all potted up and watered. I went ahead and put a stake on that Gongora fulva just because it's so tall. I'll probably go ahead and water these again tomorrow just because brand new fresh potting media for orchids tends to not hold very much moisture, and so I find that watering them again really helps the bark retain that liquid. The little Lepanthes that I ordered, it's very tiny. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with that, but I think that's going to be another video. Again, thanks for watching everyone. You can find me on Instagram, and look forward to the next video. Thanks again. Bye-bye.